And hello again, my fellow Shogun 2 players, Zaript here. On Chukogu River on CA against the world, and it's Will CA with Alpertunga against Agony, Tempiic and Madness. And that's probably Madness. Well, why probably? I know it for sure. It's a Madness from Indie Pride and Madness channel Milk and Cookie Total War, and check it out if you still didn't. I have it in my featured channels box, as well as a lot of other channels. A lot of which worth checking. But of course you already know it. This would be interesting. And this battle actually spectated by Team CA and Darka Silva. And we will probably chatting some. And like have fun. And interesting... well, okay. We will see how it goes. I mean, I'm really excited to see, not because I want CA to be crushed or something, but for me it's interesting to see if these battles and this event will somehow affect CA developers' vision of the game. I'm not sure if it's developers playing, but I know that some of them are unit testers. So maybe it will somehow affect their testing process. And oh, I don't know. I had some troubles with some glitches. Wait a second, what are these? I've never seen this. Screen, but game seems to be dead. Is game alive? No. Yeah, someone dropped. It's quite possible that I'm the one. Okay, it's actually Team CA who dropped. Yeah, and that's other reason why CA guys should see these games and play these games. They would feel better. Like, you know, when you just test it inside, when you have good computers, good network, good stuff, like controlled environment, you don't get some bugs. And now when they experience it themselves and experience it frequently, it may actually help them. And what do we have here? We'll see with some screens. Actually wonder how this works. I never seen this. Naginata Levy. Is this unit only available on classical battles? And if someone can explain me, like, I have unit settings on high, I think, right now, or maybe even on ultra. Look, I'm quite far away, but their faces are scary. Like, I need to move this close to see it, which my video card can actually afford much better, I believe. So, this Rise of the Samurai Army, I think. Naginata Warmax? No, it isn't. But levies, bow levies. I don't understand, honestly. Foot Samurai. Yeah, I think it's RS. Oh, they all RS. So it's Rise of the Samurai battle, man. I found a good one. I mean, I wonder if anyone really knows how to play these units. Actually, who was it? I don't know. I watched some battle on YouTube. Someone trolling with Rise of the Samurai Army winning. Oh man, look at this water. Ultra settings. Man, beautiful. Beautiful. Not the War Monk's hero. But look how anti-aliasing, like Look how awful it is sometimes. I need to move really close to get a nice anti-aliasing, but here, look at this. At some angles, wait, where is it? Now look how pixelated it is. Look at this. Oh, it's so painful to watch. I don't understand. Why is it happening? What's wrong? It shouldn't be so. I watched someone using Raise of the Samurai Army and winning against Fall of the Samurai. It was pretty cool, you know. And you see, the weakness of Raise of the Samurai Armies, of course, is how small amount of men in the units. On the other hand, they are cheap and very, how should I put it, very hybrid, yeah. They all have decent, like, even, they actually have no bow cavalry. Or do they? Mounted Naginatas. They don't have very high quality units, but, for example, even bow samurai, the forays of the samurai is, yeah, mounted samurai. Look, they have pretty decent melee stats. 40 melee attack, but only 20 men in medium funds. And look at this horde. Sword attendants, Negnata war monks. Let me see if I can. Yeah. I don't get it. It's like they're not moving. Strange. Feel a bit dizzy. Already some shots coming from this mounted samurai. And let's look. Armor 4, not that good. Tempiic, Will. Ooh, actually, Will doing a pretty severe mistake here. Let me see. Yeah, he sure does. Like, while Alpertunga taking this battle, I mean, Alpertunga went against Madness and Tempiic to get, like, I don't know. If Tempiic starts his attack now, Alpertunga might collapse. Man. Let me. So many units. And I wonder how you organize this army. Like, how do you even control it? Like, let me imagine it. Like, man, it's difficult. Like, one of the problems is that units all spread up, so you have to be very precise. You have to click on these mons to actually select the right targets. And even if you see mon here, the actual unit not necessarily around it. It can be here. But in any case, let's see. Will is too slow. He needs to move his blob now. Really? Will. But on the other hand, Alpertunga actually got a nice battle. He have uphill advantage here. And Madness coming from a forest, from a water. So he doesn't have a good charge. And as you can see, Alpertunga actually winning it slowly. But let's see. Oh, there is no dodges on the map. So this mounted samurai actually not that scary. They will lose their ammunition at some point, but still 25 ammunition. And I honestly don't know. I think Alpertunga have pretty solid advantage here. Because he took a rush army while Madness took quite a lot of bows. No foot samurais for Alpertunga. I actually think Madness should have just look at this foot samurai. Compare it to 40 attack for this Nignata War Monks, and this foot samurai have 16 attack. because it's pretty pretty strange, really. These bow units, they just stronger. They have lower morale, I think. Let me see. Yeah, these Nignato Warmonks, they have decent morale and good defense, but Foot Samurai have much better attack and still whole 7 defense. And suddenly, yeah, Will took. That's the problem here. Like, you really need to. I wonder how to explain it. It's the second time he goes very wide flanking maneuver instead of directly helping his teammate. Yeah, sort of. Like, it's pretty obvious how this will end. It's pretty obvious. Now Will would be double teamed. He will have to engage this force frontally, and then he would be backcharged by that mounted Naginatas of Tempiic. Interesting positioning. Well, let's just take a closer look under this Sakura at these units, because and look at the minimap how it's slowly crawling around, and it seems, yeah, both generals alive. These guys look hilarious. Barefoot fighters. This one's a bit stronger, like, yeah, obviously Levi really looks like Levi, you know? And you can see the difference between Levi and Samurai. I actually really like these protectors. I use it on my avatar. For some reason I just feel like it looks cool. These shields on your shoulders. But look what we have here. You probably already know if you look at minimap. It's full encirclement, like pretty basic strategy. And the only thing I can add at this point is that whenever you won even 2v1 and you left 2 against 1, it doesn't mean you can easily go and win. Look, they all tired, some of the units are about to rout. Look, this even routed. So you want to actually take your time, get more advantageous position, because I have seen a lot of games getting lost just because people won 1v2 and then without waiting much went for the second one. You don't want that. It's pretty risky. You want to win for certain, and for that you want to use advantage you have. And it's not only the fact that you can now flank around freely because your opponent have no cavalry, not enough cavalry, but the thing is you have 2 people microing at the same time, and if you micro in 2 different flanks, for your opponent it would be very difficult to micro alone against you. And I like how in Rise of the Samurai these avatars actually have bows. Pretty useful. I wonder if Will would remember to get in stand and fight. I hope he would. And I hope he wouldn't consider this chat trolling. It's actually a good idea to ignore a chat when you play.
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
I wonder what they do here. Okay, some charge going on. This bow, yeah. You see, Will already starting to make pretty severe micro mistakes. And you see, Tempiic and Madness not rushing anything. Like they go around and look for opportunity. They see it, they go for it.
Grave danger, my
And I
lord.
think honestly Alpertunga made a mistake himself. It was a good place to fight, and honestly I thought that he's winning at some point. But when help from Tempiic came, he collapsed. And honestly, I don't know why he engaged. It's as much his fault as Wheels. They both made that mistake. They both did. But
My lord,
look here.
our ally has fled,
What is
abandoning
this?
us to the enemy.
Oh, it's Warcry, but interestingly enough, Tempiic like will have no cavalry to finish it. Like it's nice route, and you want to have a light cavalry to run around and finish these units. The whole definition of light cavalry. Here we have mounted samurai. Hero from Will CA actually popping some rounds at Tempiic avatar. But look what an awful angle with this forest. Still, I think he might get it. But overall, it's very problematic. I mean, the fact that
Our men are running from the
we'll have no
battlefield.
cavalry left.
Shameful display.
And look, you would expect these bows to kite, but no, they go in melee. Because they actually have better melee stats than this bow warrior monk. Let's move unneeded stuff from way. It's relatively difficult to distinguish them. People dying, some cavalry running around.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
Oh, let's see. Mounted, yeah, we'll see. Will didn't micro it well enough. Allowed this unit to go pursue this avatar, and it just got roasted. Well, still not, but I didn't actually know that Rite of the Samurai have any heroes. That's how much I played it, you can guess. Run, Levy, run! And they like have like one officer in a unit. So I guess final assault starting, but I don't know what Tempiic doing here. Look! Losing his gen for nothing. Well, it actually runs away alive. I wonder if it's actual general. I don't know how to tell. Some actually pretty. Even rocks have some shadows. But look, interesting glitch here. That happens sometimes. Yeah, like on these coastal areas with slight edge. You see? This isn't the glitch, it's the bug camera, but this is. And this is exactly why you use the bug camera to find such glitches as a designer. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he finally remembers about stand and fight. Should see it on his armchair. Here, okay, here is he. There. Can you sit already? It's alright. Let's get everything out of the way because we know what is happening.
Shameful display.
GG. And I wouldn't so one-sidedly say that it was completely Will's fault for not helping his teammate. Partly it was Alpertunga's mistake to start fight too early. But still, I'm interested to see. I will go to the final stats because I want to see how big armies actually are, and how much kill can units wreak. Actually, this seemed pretty interesting. I mean, like, you know how sometimes you don't get into some mods, into some games, just because it's not mainstream. Everyone play Avatar and you just don't go in Classic, right? But it still might be interesting. There is still stuff that I dislike about classical battles compared to Avatar mod, but still. So, relatively small amount of units, unit size, but look at this effectiveness. Most kills, best Agony Tempiic. Mounted Samurai, so it's bow cavalry. Someone would say it's historically accurate. It might be. In any case, that's CA Day 2 Aero S2v2. 2v2. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this battle and I hope to see you again on my channel. See you.